Why do the bad things feel so good? You know that I would let go if I could.
That was the single Bad Things off the new EP, The Beginning of the End by artist Josh Olson. He is here to talk all about this brand new EP. Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Good. Well, congratulations on the EP. And can I just say that this music video is super dark?
It was. It actually turned out a little darker than I even thought it was going to be, which is cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. I mean, it's shot beautifully. It's a beautiful music video. I mean, all of your music videos are really beautifully shot and creatively thought of. But how does the idea for your music video come to you? Does it come to you? Does it come to your director? How does it come to you?
This one was definitely one that the director kind of ran with. He kind of had this idea of kind of this dark, kind of twisted, evil twin vibe. And I actually have a twin brother, and we thought about having him come on the video. He wasn't able to, so we ended up having to do me as a body double. But it kind of was something that the producer and the director just kind of ran with.
Okay, how is it that you fight yourself in this music? Like, how do you do that? Is it weird?
Yeah, well, I mean, recording it definitely was interesting because I had to kind of go back and forth between each scene, and they had to kind of cut everything together. I have no idea how they did it, but it turned out really well.
Yeah, it definitely did. I mean, like I said, it's beautiful, it's bizarre, and it's super dark. So good on you if that's what you were going for.
Yeah.
Tell me about the EP, because you can tell there's a lot of emotion in all of the songs. So tell me about where the inspiration for that came from.
So this EP really is a relationship EP. I got out of a really kind of not so good relationship in the last year, and I got these songs out of that. So kind of out of all of the pain and the frustration and whatever I was going through at the time, that's what went into those songs. So
as a singer-songwriter, where does the song come from? Like, does it just like a melody pop in your head? Do words pop in your head? Like, I always like to ask artists where this comes from.
It really happens different every time. And that's why I think songwriting's so interesting, is because you never know how it's going to happen. I woke up from sleep at times and had a melody in my head, and I'll record it really fast. And it happens different every time. Sometimes it's the lyrics that come first. Sometimes it's the melody or the chord progression. It just depends.
So I know your mom is a singer-songwriter, and so this kind of, you kind of follow in her footsteps doing this. But now I'm interested in this twin. What does your twin do?
My twin also does music, and we actually started out doing music together. We did the X Factor back in 2012. We made it up to like the top 40 acts in America, which was amazing. But we kind of decided he actually does worship music. He plays for a church in Cisco, Texas now. And we just kind of splitted ways. I kind of wanted to take it more on the mainstream route, and he kind of wanted to have the family and the kids and the simple life. And I was like, you go for it. Not for me, but have fun.
Like, I'm going to be nuts, and I'm going to move out to LA because that seems like a great idea.
Exactly. I was the one who was the rebel. I'm like, I can't have the simple life.
Right. Okay. So tell me about what it's like for you to work with I mean, I know you have Grammy award-winning producers and engineers on this EP. So what is it like for you to kind of feel like you've done something significant in LA, where everybody's trying to do something significant?
You know, it's a huge accomplishment to feel like someone like that wants to work with you. And it definitely wasn't always that way here. I struggled for at least 2 to 3 years before that ever happened. Right. And so for him to see that in me and go, you know what, I see something and let's do this together. And really the entire EP was such a collaboration between Bart and I. So yeah. You have that really great voice. I mean, as soon as I heard your music, I was like, oh yeah, we need to get him on. Like, you've got a great voice, you got a great vibe. So now I'm also wondering, what is the oddest job you had in Los Angeles? Oh.
Tell me.
I've had some pretty odd jobs. Let's think, what's the oddest one? I worked for a moving company, and it was like loading boxes at like 5 a.m. really, really early. That's probably the oddest job, and it didn't last very long.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, and I mean, I've done everything. Gosh, serving, all kinds of stuff.
Do you still have to serve, or are you past it now?
I'm lucky to not have to serve anymore. I'm one of the lucky ones. But I think what's funny with music is you always are like, okay, once you get there and think good things are happening, you're always on the edge of your seat. Like, okay, when is this going to end? Like, when am I going to have to go back to serving?
Right, exactly. All right. So the EP is out. Congratulations on that. I mean, obviously, in all of this craziness, there are no shows to promote, but I know you do reach out to your fans and you do kind of mini shows on your social media for them, right?
Absolutely. I'm going to do on August 20th, I'm going to do an Insta Live and kind of do a listening party for everything. So we'll try to do something.
All right. All right. Well, Josh, good luck. Thank you so much for your time. And when this is all over, you'll have to come into the studio and actually sing for us.
Yes, that would be amazing. Thank you so much, Lisa, for having me.